My name is John Freetag and welcome to my shop. Today we're going to be building a wooden Frisbee that's going to be a sign that hangs on a tree by a bar area at my friend's house. He's been into ultimate Frisbee and Frisbee golf for some time, and for his wedding, his friends gave him a Frisbee golf basket and he's placed it in his yard. And he's created an 18-hole golf course around his yard and his neighbor's yard where they shoot at the same basket all the time. He's got a little area out there where they can put their drinks, and I wanted to build him a sign that says the 19th hole for his drink area. This should be a fun build. Hope you enjoy it. So I've decided to try to make a Frisbee, and then I'm going to put 19th hole on the top of it. I'm starting out with maple. It happened to be 8 5/8 in width. So I've cut it almost square. I cut it a little bit long to give me a little bit of room to work on the edges. I'm gonna put a circle around it, but to do that first, I'm gonna cut it down to a 1-inch thick slab so it's easier to work with. I hope to do the 19th hole in walnut and put it on top of the Frisbee when I'm done. So let's get started. I've got my table saw at the highest setting. I'm gonna rip this down and turn it in a square and cut all 4 sides, and then hand saw the middle of it to get this slab out so I can start to work on rounding that out and making the Frisbee disc out of that. This is the piece that I ended up with. So now I'm going to run it through my planer and start to get it down to size. And then I'm going to start working on the circle. In order to draw my circle, I'm going to use this center gauge. Let's see if I can find the center of the board. I'm going to use a nail, put it in the middle, not very deep, and then I will put a string on it and a pencil and do the circumference of the circle. I've got my circle marked. Now I'm going to take it to my bandsaw and cut out the rough edge of the circle. I've got the rough cut of the circle done on the outside of the line, and you can see it's pretty rough. So now I'm going to take it to my router and see if I can round that off to where it's perfectly round. I made this jig just now to cut this circle. My only concern is that it's awfully high, and the vibration I think is going to be hard on the bed. I've tested it a little bit. I don't want a lot of wobble in there, and you can see once I got with the grain, it started to crack a little bit. I just need to take my time, and let's see what happens.